Pleats are a really elegant thing to add to your pattern, and you can use them in different ways. You can use them to gather excess material like a dart will do, but the difference is that darts will then be sewn together and you get rid of the excess material, so the garment is really fitted. On the contrary, pleats will remain open. Or you can use them to add volume to a skirt or something different. So I wanted to think about the ones I've done, so then I can think about the ones I want to do in the future. The first one and the easiest one to do is a knife pleat. Why is it the easiest one? Because you just have to measure the amount of material you want to pleat and then they all go in the same direction, so there's no way to mess it up. Circle skirts are a bit intimidating, so if you want volume on your skirt, you can make it this way, really easy. If you just cut a rectangle of material, do your pleats on top and you get the same volume at the bottom. It's a nice way to do it, and it's better in a way than gathering, because when you gather you get a lot of bulk on top, and this way, because your pleats are really flat, you won't. So it's an ideal way to do that. And of course you can make your knife pleats in different measurements, so you can add more drama to your piece, like I did on this New Year's Eve garment that I haven't worn. I did that on the skirt to add more volume, and I was supposed to do it on the top, but then when I saw it I realized I wanted them sewn together because it was losing shape and opening, so I ended up sewing the top. But the bottom bit looks really nice and it has a lot of volume. Another well-known pleat is the box pleat, which goes to the outside. After measuring the desired width you want them to be, what you need is to fold them to one side and the next one to the other, so they are in opposite directions and they form the box shape. It's really nice, really structured, and I've done it a few times. I really like doing it because it gives the garment this structure, this nice finish. And in this one I even spaced them out a little bit because I was running short of material, as always, because this was a remnant I want to use for a wedding. I made the skirt for a wedding and it was okay. I leave you the links to all the videos in the description box down below, but take into account this was my first ever YouTube video. Be kind. And after adding some volume to some skirt, let's take it from other places we don't need it on. For example, on the chest area of this Christmas Eve dress. Marie Antoinette is going to the Met Gala today. So on this case, I use them to take the volume and to give this elegant shape to the bust area of this velvet dress. I think it looks lovely and really elegant. Of course, pleats are a lovely way to add something extra to your garments, and on this one it's really nice. It's not mine, it's Burda's, because the bodice is fitted to the waistline with the help of 3 pleats, which are not well, they are measured of course, but they are not even, they are just there gathering the material you need, and I think it looks really cool. And as well as the hip area, which has 2 big ones. I have mixed feelings about that one because, silly me, sometimes I see myself like I'm bloated with this on, but despite that it looks really elegant, so I will be trying that again, not on both sides obviously. I think it's something to go only on one side. And on this piece, which I recreated from one I saw on ASOS, the ruffle is the one that has the pleats on, and I think it's really nice because if not it would be really flat, but the pleat on the front and the other one on the shoulder give it a bit extra, but maybe not as much as a whole gathered ruffle, but something. These are the pleats I've used so far, and of course there are many more, but I'm not a teacher, this is not a class, so I didn't want to name and start talking about stuff I don't know just yet. I'm just learning and this is just my experience. But the good thing about thinking what you've done is that you can think what you want to do next. So there are a few I would like to try. The first ones are the inverted pleats that go on the inside instead of the boxy one outside. I think they look really nice and they could look cute on something. The next one on my list is tags. I remember that when I started sewing, I made this really cute dress with tags on the front. It was a purple linen. And it was quite nice, but then it shrunk terribly in the washing machine, so that was that. I want to try those again. And the last one on my list are the ones that go around your neckline and on the shoulders with a really 1940s vibe. I think they look really nice, so I'm willing to try those. Thank you so much for watching. Again, this is just my experience, it's not a classroom, so let me know down in the comments what you think, what pleats you've tried, which ones would you like to try next, or what have you used them on. That's really interesting as well. And don't forget to subscribe and like if you like this kind of video, because I upload a video once a week and that way you don't miss anything. And I leave you another two down here, so you stick around for a while, one about darts and the other one about hems, which was really interesting. Bye!